Bright and early start for you lot the day after Elanga in a Toon kit was leaked late last night. Buongiorno everyone, it is a buongiorno, it's 7 AM. I'm getting up for you lot right on a Friday morning because I do have a busy day ahead. So I might not be able to come back until the afternoon when Elanga is officially announced. But that doesn't really matter anymore, to be honest with you, because we have already seen him holding up Newcastle United shirt and wearing the long sleeve Pro Newcastle United shirt. Sidetrack on that one. People have been asking me about the long sleeve Pro shirt. It is not available to supporters because they want to see how the long sleeve replica shirt sells first. And if loads of people buy that, then next season they're going to bring out a long sleeve Pro shirt. That's from Adidas. I can confirm that one. So there you have it. I've seen loads of people saying, oh Langa, look how nice the Pro shirt is. Not available this year, might be next year. But as you would have seen on your screen, there is our new signing, our £52 million man, rising to 55 with add-ons, holding the Toon shirt, name on the back, number hidden for now. Let us know in the comments what number you think he should be. Will he take the 14? Will Isaac get the 9? Or will he get a completely different random number? All of that remains to be seen. So Elanga is there. Now, no idea how this bloke, Sam C reports, has got his hands on this image. Obviously, he probably knows the photographer, he knows someone at the club, or he's hacked the website, or whatever. But it's a blunder from the Max again. I mean, the Adidas thing with the third shirt that was just on the Adidas website before, release day, before the club had put out the Sam Fender video. They went all through this effort of bringing in all the Asprias and that, doing the big promo video, then the third shirt got leaked, and now with second record signing gets leaked. Well, joint with Sandro Tonali, isn't he? But the Swedish winger is here. We know he's been in the Toon for the last couple of days. Everyone's getting impatient, thinking, yeah, please just let me know, just announce that it's done. Some nervous fans thinking, oh, what's went wrong? Something went wrong. Now it's went wrong. Medical's passed. Deal has been agreed. And now you can see that in that shirt. And it's not AI. Some people will always say it's AI now on the internet. That is official. That is one of them from the photo shoots. There was another one doing the rounds earlier than that where the quality is terrible. But again, that is real. That is Anthony Elanga in the dressing room meeting his Newcastle United teammates. So there we go. They've obviously been doing some shoots at the stadium for the new kit, the training wear and stuff. And in that is where Elanga has been doing his photo shoot for signing for Newcastle, which should be a bloody good promo video, shouldn't it? It has to be top class if we're waiting this long for it. We know he's been signing for the full week nearly, haven't we? When did he start? When did this news break? Tuesday, was it? Monday or Tuesday? When did that plane come in? It feels like it's been a long week, but also a very quick week. Tuesday or what are they? Yeah, it's mad. I don't know why do we drag this out? I think Arsenal are signing Madueke and it's like done, and then other teams are doing things, Tottenham, Gibbs White and Kudos, and then it's like bang, it's announced within like 24 hours, and then we're just dilly-dallying around and getting photos leaked and everything. Oh my goodness, man. I tell you what though, speaking of Tottenham, making some serious moves. Kudos and Gibbs White. Wow. So the competition is going to be tougher next year. No Ange, Thomas Frank in there. We know other teams obviously spending money. You mentioned Arsenal, Madueke, Gyökeres. Rodrigo's available. Now lots of teams linked with Rodrigo. He is up for sale by Real Madrid. Should Newcastle go in for him? Go for a big marquee signing? Obviously mainly off the left, so don't really need him. Got Elanga now. Unless you're going to play him down the middle? Probably not. But Elanga should be announced, maybe even by the time this video comes out, to be fair. By the time I get this up, I think he'll be announced maybe around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. Or they may just drag it out a little bit longer. Maybe the afternoon and then I can come back. But again, there's not much point because we've seen the images of the Newcastle shirt. We know all the details of it. We know it's going to be a 5-year deal, maybe a 6-year deal with an optional 1-year extension on there. We know that he's going to say the usual stuff, I'm excited to join the club, or Champions League, or brilliant fans. We've seen all that before. So unless it's an outstanding promotion video or something extra to talk about, we know the crack anyways. You know what I mean? We're just waiting for the official announcement. But now we've seen leaked photos and everything. We know it's done. We know it's 52 million rising to 55. 5-year deal. And he'll sign on the dotted line to become our new right winger. There we go. There's on Anthony Elanga. Who will be next though? We're getting greedy. Well, we're not really. We've waited all week for Elanga. We want the next one. The talk was earlier in the week that we're going to focus on the striker market. Now, we did actually touch on this massively in the podcast, but I realised people won't click on the podcast because it's an hour and a bit long. We do it a lot for the audio platforms, even though we've had great views on the podcast lately. So thanks everyone for that. But we didn't put it the title or anything, thumbnail, no Ekitike stuff. But we did touch on it on the show. Breaking news as it happened on Wednesday night. Hugo Ekitike linked by Fabrizio Romano and then discussed all of that striker options. So if you fancy that, stick it on. Stick it in when you're driving or at the gym or whatever, or just walk your dog, you know what I mean? Whack it on. It's good crack. So on that, we talked about striker targets. And this one is a name that isn't going away the last couple of days. But the problem with this is, It's very much agent-driven and media-driven. Hugo Ekitike at Newcastle United. Really? Really? 85 million is what Frankfurt want? Really? It's getting Liverpool fans excited because they're thinking it's Isak's replacement. Everyone's starting to laugh now and joke saying, oh, look at them, they're getting Isak's replacement and Isak must be leaving, where is he? Haven't seen him in the training ground shoots, haven't seen him in any photos lately. Ah, dear me. That's what we're dealing with these days. That's what we're dealing with. And if it wasn't Isak's replacement, which I don't think it is, I don't think we'll get him because, I mean, I'd love to. Don't get us wrong, I still don't like the fact he turned one down and bottled a relegation fight a couple of years ago. But he is a top striker, and he's went on to Germany now. He's doing bits at Frankfurt, so you'd want that at your club. You know, he's a quality player, young, exciting prospect. Everyone wants him in world football, so he's obviously doing something right. Didn't work out for him at PSG, definitely working out for him now at Eintracht Frankfurt. But that 85 million price tag, never going to pay that in a million moons. So I would just stop talking about it, really, to be fair, because it's just not happening, is it? And the problem is he going to come to pay second fiddle to Isak? Is he happy to battle out with Isak? Ekitike strikes me as wanting to be the main character. Main man syndrome there. So I can't really see that, where he's happy to be a bit pop player. But I said this in the podcast today, you're not going to be a bit pop player because the amount of games Newcastle have got, resting Isak, substituting Isak, Champions League, you're going to get a lot of game times as a kind of rotating striker, number two, or we know Ekitike can play out wide, so Eddie Howe will absolutely love that versatility in a forward. But Ekitike, with that price tag, with probably his wage demands, with his demands of starting every week and being the guy, he'd probably want to come in and sign on the dotted line for number 9. Not happening. So, as we mentioned in the pod the other night, Vissa for me would be a top target. 29, I know he's not the youngest, Premier League proven though, would work closely with Isak, would be happy with that rotation, does score a handful of goals. He is also versatile as well. He's available for about 20 odd million apparently with 1 year left on his deal. That is the one we should be looking at to get signed up. Stick your Calvert-Lewins to one side, or have him as the third choice. I mean, them both in, Vissa and Calvert-Lewin, but not just Calvert-Lewin is he back with Isak. Because imagine if Isak gets injured, we're playing Bayern Munich away, and you've got bloody Calvert-Lewin leading the line. I don't think that would end too well. Well, to be fair, that's probably his best thing, isn't it? Just holding the ball and just giving it to bloody Elanga. Might not be the worst, but it could be better. Alright, so let us know what you think of the Elanga photo shoot. Elanga signed today. Official announcement surely will come on this Friday by Newcastle United Football Club, but we'll know all the details. We'll know the crack. Ekitike links, would you take him at the Magpies? Let us know. Have a great Friday, everyone. Stay cool out there. It is a sweaty one already at 7 in the morning in the Toon. I'm telling you, it's going to be a hot weekend. Heatwave business, transfer business, hopefully. More coming very soon. Subscribe to the channel, give a like, and I'll see you on the next one.